When we came in to office, one of the first things that we decided to do was invest in nothing else except education. We looked at the situation in our ECDs, and now we came up with a feeding program. One of the first counties in the country came up with a feeding program, 100% free of cost from the parent or the school. And we saw an increase from 8,000 to 10,000 plus students in our own ECDs. This year's examinations, I know the concept is now different, not the way it was before, the KCPE, and where we were doing the lunch programs. I know this particular exams this year, the exams are finishing over until lunchtime, the primary schools, and then so we opted to ensure that we have enough water supply for our students so that thirst is not a reason for them not to be able to perform. The Sharif Nasir Foundation, this is the first time we're doing this, and we are doing it from today, coincidentally. The Sharif Nasir Foundation, with friends, we are currently doing lunch programs for all our Form 4 candidates until the end of the exams. And we have even made necessary arrangements where the food is going to be delivered and water until the duration of the exams is over. And the reason why we do this, because we know the impact that is there. We know what it means that when a child is being told you cannot be able to leave for lunch, then the child has to now sit the afternoon paper hungry, and to be able to ensure that we do what needs to be done. This program has started today. As I was getting in, I'm informed that we are doing close to 11,000 students on a daily basis, a proper meal together with water and all, and this will continue until the exams get finished, with the hope that these small things can be able to add up to the big things that we have hopes for these young people. And I've asked, this is something we're going to be partnering with the primary schools in Mombasa. I've asked the Department of Education to do a mapping, to map out where we can be able to build more kitchens. So as we are talking of the transition from ECD to primary, we can slowly start inculcating that the feeding program can also go into the primary schools as well. And I think this is something that we can comfortably be able to do. Rome was not built in a day, but eventually it was built. The changing factor, the denominator which will always be there for any change to happen to a people, to a society, is how educated they are. And our role as government should be nothing else but to facilitate that every child needs to have the best brought out of them.